Yes.
I am a student of Raila in politics. And I have been around following Raila until he left us in a very sad circumstance.
That's very sad.
Raila, we followed Raila to places that were very hostile to his going there. Raila never carried with him or a team of armed people going to conquer those places. He made friends, and those friends made other friends and hosted him as a person. He was locally owned by those people who were generally in the territories that were hostile to him. And wherever he went, there were no such hostilities or a breakdown of law and order. If we had carried out an election post-Raila's departure, it would have been very divisive. We were not ready, and we still are not ready for that division. So Oburu Odinga.
How about the leaving and exit of Orengo, Babu, Sifuna? Is that not damage enough to the party?
Those are people who were going to flee anyway.
They were going to leave?
They were going to leave anybody because according to them, it is either them or nothing. Whoever wants to come to Homa Bay or to come to Migori or any part of Kenya.
So Orengo is welcome?
Not to come and conquer anybody or to bring goods
but to come and sell his ideas.
The reason many people may wonder why we are not fielding a presidential candidate.
And I was about to ask you where you belong in this power arrangement.
I belong to ODM, mainstream.
Which is power.
Yes,
power
ODM. Yes, there is only one ODM.
No, tunataka power ODM.
Yeah, there is only one ODM.
Yes.
The other people who have been overtaken by their personal ambitions and have left the novelty, have left the good space that ODM has always created.
If you have an advanced degree or strong professional experience, you could qualify for the US EB2 National Interest Waiver. It is a green card pathway that does not require a job offer or employer sponsorship. Your application is based on your skills, experience, and the impact of your work. If your work creates meaningful impact and helps solve real-world problems, you may qualify. The International Scholars Program can guide you through the process. Visit the website and download the EB2 NIW Handbook for more information.
Welcome to our conversation with Manyora. Conversations we have in the interest of country, always believing that when people sit down to talk, challenges are managed, problems are solved. We have said in the past that many people have underrated the meaning and the power of conversations. People have gone to wars and millions of lives have been lost, only for the same people to come and sit down and talk. They would have done that to avert catastrophes and loss of human lives. So talking is always good. We talk in the interest of country. We bring men and women who contribute these conversations as we build our nation. Today, we are privileged to bring somebody right from Mashinani, because from 2010, we agreed as a country, we want to tell our stories from down, from the ground. And we have traveled almost to the, I think not almost, to the boundary of Kenya and Tanzania. And we've gone to Migori County. And we have brought you the governor of that county, Governor Ochilo Ayako. Karibu.
Asante sana, thank you very much.
I will be asking you a number of things and raising issues about Migori. Is a country of diversity. It's a rich county and culturally diverse and so on and so forth. I will also be asking you to tell us about Ochilo Ayako, an intellectual powerhouse, member of parliament, senator, minister at a very young age, now governor, and yet not quite in the air there. I would be asking you to tell us why. Why a man with all these accolades, with all this intellectual power, should not be in the national airwaves? But first, so that we don't lose our viewers, hearing you come from Migori, they are more interested in finding out your views on what happened in Homa Bay, because that's your neighbors, I think.
Most unfortunate.
Most unfortunate.
Well, let me start by thanking you, Herman,
Yes.
for the opportunity to have this kind of conversation.
Karibu.
Conversations are very key towards building sustainable relationship, towards working together,
Yes.
towards teamwork, building team spirit, and also doing what every human being must do, having and enjoying a perfect relationship. It's through conversations.
Yes.
And conversations or dialogue are supposed to help us achieve harmony,
Yes.
achieve growth,
Yes.
and achieve tranquility and also happiness. So I'm very happy to
Thank
be
you.
here.
Na karibu
And
kabisa.
I want to encourage you to keep on having conversations with
Thank
the
you.
people,
Thank you.
those who matter,
Yes.
those who think they matter,
Yeah.
and also even those who do not think they matter.
Uh,
Because everybody
has a story.
has a story.
Yes.
And it is the story of people that are summed up in the story of a nation.
Correct.
The things that happened recently in Homa Bay were most unfortunate.
Yes.
And I want to say that things ought not to be done that way.
Yes.
I know that if you look at every political formation, you are likely to find the word democracy as a part of the title of that political formation or
The ideology
political
or whatever
party.
it is. Yeah.
And every political party or politician will drop that word
Democracy.
without scrutinizing its meaning
Yes.
or trying to be accountable for what democracy should be.
Yes.
Homa Bay, before it happened, you could hear from afar loud drum beats of war.
You could hear drum beats of war.
Yes, from those who were saying they would come to Homa Bay.
Yes.
And it reached its peak when they set their target as coming to conquer Homa Bay. And as far as they were concerned,
Yes.
coming to Homa Bay to conquer it was the objective. And I think that is most unfortunate.
Yeah.
There is no part of this nation that needs conquest, physical
But
conquest,
political conquest will be okay.
which is done through dialogue,
Yes. Yes.
which
Yes.
you are promoting here.
Thank you.
So you cannot go to any part of this nation
Yes.
and purport to conquer it. This nation liberated itself from imposed or inflicted conquest by those who were unwanted, who do not belong to this nation.
Correct.
Our patriarchs, together with those who were alive at that time, kicked them out of this place.
That was the end of the conquest now.
That was the end of the conquest.
Yes.
Now, I want to put the responsibility squarely on those people
Who came to conquer?
Yes, who came to conquer. I have been to many parts of this nation. Let me say to nearly all of the counties.
Yes.
And in public fora. And normally we go to such places on the invitation of locals, invited to a specific meeting for a specific agenda.
Yes.
When we go to such places, we go there we go there observing laws and order. We go there in an orderly place.
Yes.
We also go there respecting and being very respectful
Yes.
to both national and local leaderships.
Yes.
And when we get to such places, we also invite and invoke the protection of law and law enforcement officers.
Yes.
So the first blame I would like to throw to those fellas, or to throw at them, is disregarding law and order, threatening to conquer a peaceful county, going there, carrying all manner of armed people,
Yes.
declining to seek police arrangement, local arrangement. You see, when you come to Migori, for instance, Migori has many public places that are under the management of certain stakeholders. If you want to meet in those places, it would be courteous and decent to request for public space. It would be lawful and an obligation to also engage the local law enforcement agencies and ask for their inclusion of your activities in their program. It would also be imperative for you to come there unarmed, to come there expecting to be treated with civility, and also to treat those who you find locally with civility. So when those people, that formation, started beating drums of war, from where I was sitting, I looked at them and I noticed that they did not intend to carry out an ordinary meeting.
Would you spare some blame also for the other side?
I want to talk about the people of Homa Bay. Yes. You know, ordinary people like Migori. Let me talk about Migori.
I'll be asking about Migori in a short while, but let's talk about Homa Bay in terms of...
I know that
those who
Homa
came
Bay
to conquer surely must be blamed. But about those who prepared not to be conquered by also arming themselves, blocking roads, what would you have? What would you say about it?
I think I will still blame the conquerors. And I will tell you why. Yes. I am a student of Raila in politics. And I have been around following Raila until he left us in a very sad circumstance.
Yes, very sad.
Raila, we followed Raila to places that were very hostile to his going there. Raila never carried with him or a team of armed people going to conquer those places. He made friends, and those friends made other friends and hosted him as a person. He was locally owned by those people who were generally in the territories that were hostile to him. And wherever he went, there were no such hostilities or a breakdown of law and order. He would first start by making friendship and visiting people when they are bereaved. So he would come to fariji those people.
Yes.
And it would be a very good occasion. He would visit those people when they would have fundraising occasions or cultural or other family or social events, and he would be received nicely, making friends. He at no single time went to any part of this nation. You remember the hostilities of Rift Valley at that particular time. He went there at the invitation of so many people. You remember the hostilities that he used to receive in northern Kenya. Yes. He went there at the invitation of Muslim leaders, elected some just religious leaders. You remember the hostilities he received in Central. So how he conquered those places was through friendship and dialogue. Now here are groups of people who decide on a date, come to Homa Bay, occupy all the roads, overrun all the small people of Homa Bay. You know, Homa Bay, just like Migori, has majority of people who are workers, Juakali people, street vendors. Homa Bay people has, just like Migori County, many unemployed young people. So when you threaten to conquer them, the first response you will receive is the anger of young people, the anger of the unemployed. And to try and blame Homa Bay people for their response is actually to be unfair to young, angry people, many unemployed people. I think if Orengo and his team had requested to be hosted by those people,
Yes.
he would find out if they wanted to host him. But
you
if
see
he said he was going to conquer them,
yes.
that would be a different people. And when people want to host you,
Yes.
whether a political class or some other groupings do not want you, the people will host you. So you could also ask him and his team who wanted to host him in Homa
You see,
Bay.
the challenge governor of Orengo and his team wanting to go to Homa Bay. But the people in charge of Homa Bay, the leadership itself, and they hold considerable power and even instruments of power. They don't want you to come. So to say you can ask them, we want to come, and you know all too well they will not welcome you. Will that not be naive?
Herman, that is not what I meant.
Yes.
You don't need to ask. Raila never asked for the leadership to host him.
Yes.
Raila made friends with the locals who had social events, who had sad moments where they required support
Correct.
and empathy. And
so you are saying you can reach the people?
You can, when you approach people,
yes,
you approach them,
yes,
and through the kind of dialogue we are having today,
yes,
and the people will host you. But if you announce on top of some hill or some roof or some tall building that you are coming to conquer people, people's natural instinct is to arm themselves.
Orengo had been to Homa Bay several times.
Yes.
And he had nice conversations with the people, and there was a little resistance here and there, which then could be attributed to the leaders trying to resist. But the people could be seen to be receptive to Orengo. And equally, when they went, from what we were seeing on TV, some of us cannot go to such a places, it's like the crowds and the people of Homa Bay were happy to see them. So doesn't that therefore mean it is the leadership that was resistant and trying to ensure the Orengo group doesn't enter Homa Bay?
I don't think that anything that happened in Homa Bay or most of the things that happened in Homa Bay had a lot to do with the leadership. Because Orengo had visited Homa Bay previously on missions to have, unprintable things about the leadership.
That was unfortunate.
He did so several times, including describing his counterpart there as one who strips.
That has been condemned by everybody in the country.
So, and you are describing a person who is a leader with followers.
Yes.
Followers who also are inspired and also affected by the denigration that you give to their leader.
Yes.
So he went there. He didn't ask anybody, which is also normal, but he was just blocking streets and talking to people in town centers at great inconvenience and suffering to those people. If you go to Oyugis and block the entire sector, the entire place with loud vehicles, and you have unprintable words at people, then you drive away, telling them that blah blah. I don't want to repeat them.
And I'm coming to conquer.
Yeah. So that is what he did.
Yes.
He did it again, and I think he got carried away and remembered his youthful days.
Yeah. The days
now,
of
this time, he set a date and he said, we are coming to conquer Homa Bay. So when he said that they were coming to conquer Homa Bay,
there was resistance.
There was resistance, not necessarily by the leadership. But if you see the roads that were blocked, it was blocked by ordinary people. If you see the fighting that was taking place, it was by ordinary people.
Yes.
I didn't see, from where I sit and from what I hear, because I'm proximate to Homa Bay, I didn't see any leadership fighting anybody.
But I want to urge you that we spare some moments and use those moments, not necessarily to condemn, but to call out the people from the other side, the people who, seeing that Linda Mwananchi were coming, who should have said, okay, Now that they have come, let's see. Let them talk and leave. But who chose instead to resist,
I want to ask
block
you,
roads?
allow me to ask you this, because this
Please
is
go
a
ahead.
dialogue.
Go ahead.
I am sure you come from some family.
Yes.
And your family, or your father's family, or your grandfather's family
Yes.
could be large enough to form a sub-clan.
Yes.
So if you hear that a rival sub-clan is coming
Yes.
to occupy the space that your family is in,
It's occupying, yeah.
what would be the behavior of the young people in your family?
Well, blood could boil a bit.
Yes, and then you will start condemning those young people in your family for feeling the way they were feeling. I think the responsibility is on the
Invading
bigger.
clan.
Yes, if I want to come to your family,
Yes.
and I think your family should hear me,
Yes.
first I will seek for where we can have that discussion.
Yes.
I will make sure that my coming to your family is as little in disruption as possible. I will not come there and inconvenient everybody, including the police who serve the public, and blame them. There was a time in Migori County
Yes.
when the people who are responsible for artisanal mining were so enraged about things we didn't understand. There was a robbery, a local robbery, from at an M-Pesa shop where
Yes.
one trader was shot. So they went to a police station and burnt the police station and injured some police people. So when the county police commander was coming to that place, they also stopped his vehicle and hit him with a stone, and he lost his eye.
Oh.
So I had occasion to talk to the police who were hurt. And I noticed that as you condemn the police, you are condemning young people who just are serving the nation and serving on your behalf. You get the police to a situation where there is a choice between fleeing and leaving chaos or standing to guard life and property. Then you kill them and blame them. So that is the kind of situation that team that invaded Homa Bay created. They created a situation where the police would die. They created a situation where innocent people would die. But they were dangling, and they keep on dangling this thing called democracy, which is very good.
They started by
But
saying we would perhaps, if we had time, also ask ourselves the role the governor played and the local MP Kaluma, because they are caught in clips, sort of inciting the people against the Orengo group before they came. So, but let's leave that. There's a clip I have watched also of governor. You are also saying you have heard Orengo is planning to come to Homa Bay. Now that you have used the word conquer, I don't know whether he's also coming to conquer. And in the video clip, you seem to be saying, no, you would not allow it.
I have not used such words.
That's my interpretation.
I have not used that word.
So for you, they can come and...
For me, I do not want to take responsibility on their behalf for their misbehavior. I know that as Kenyans, we all have a right to move anywhere, to associate, and to carry out
guaranteed
our, political and civil activities the way we want.
Yes.
But I also know that we are duty-bound to ensure that as we exercise or pursue our political and civil rights, we do not harm other people. So whoever wants to come to Homa Bay or to come to Migori or any part of Kenya,
so Orengo is welcome.
Not to come and conquer anybody or to bring goods
but to come and sell his ideas.
What I'm trying to say, let me just put it in my own words.
Yes.
Orengo has relatives in Migori. Orengo has friends in Migori.
Yes.
Orengo probably has associates in Migori.
Yes.
Orengo, if he wants to visit Migori or any part of Kenya,
or even come and say hi to you as a friend.
Yes. And even as a governor, he can come.
Yes, a counterpart. Yeah.
But if he is mobilized to occupy Migori and disrupt
conquer.
activities, I will not take responsibility for whatever happens to him. I will not take responsibility because the manner in which him and his team are operating.
Supposing Sifuna, let's now use Sifuna. Orengo is
Yes.
too close. Supposing Sifuna says, Governor, we were in Homa Bay, we were not well received. Perhaps we didn't do it right. Perhaps there were overzealous young men. Perhaps the situation was out of control. We want to come to Migori. We are counting on your goodwill. We are also talking to the police. Would you make our trip to Migori, much as we are coming to woo the voters there, whom you are also wooing for the other side? I will be asking what side you belong to in a short while. What will be your response if Sifuna reached out to you?
I play very little role in planning activities for them. I mean, if they want to come to Migori,
Your goodwill, just wanting your goodwill.
my goodwill for them to come to Migori. Let me start by saying I have no bad will towards anybody. I'm a person of goodwill, and I have enjoyed my political career and activities courtesy of the rule of law.
Yes.
Whoever wants to carry out activities in Migori must operate within the confines of the rule of law. And I am not above the law in any way. I do not intend to breach law in any way. The law is what protects people and their compliance with the law when it comes to the activities they want to engage.
But as the father of the homestead,
if they want to come to Migori, I am sure they will look for space. Nobody will interfere with them.
yes.
They will get their own audience. If they can get them, they will talk to those people and leave.
And
But if they are coming,
if you go to wind or you saw young men wanting to block them, will you move fast and engage the security sector?
I want to
Tell them, please, this we don't want this in Migori.
I want to tell you that the people of Migori are very peaceful.
Yes.
In fact, when Baba resolved and we joined in that resolution,
Yes.
that matters demonstration and matters political violence are things that we
Not associated with ODM.
with Migori.
Yes.
You know, Migori is a place where
I know
we
Migori.
lock bridges.
Yeah, I
we
know
burn
that.
tires and all that.
I know
So
Migori
those
is-
are things that are behind
When
us.
you have finished with all the places,
Yes.
try and finish Migori, then you are a man.
Then so that's it.
Yes.
So whoever wants to come to Migori
Yes.
must also come to Migori, not to threaten Migori people.
Now that we have mentioned Baba several times, Baba is gone, and like we have said, it was really sad. I think we loved Baba so much. We didn't see him die. He was immortal. At least for me, I know he was a spirit, so it is a consolation. When I'm broken, when I go down, when I remember he's dead, then I remember he's a spirit, and that's
It is said
I resurface.
the king is dead.
Long live the king. So this
because,
king is there.
Of the ideas he stood for, what he fought for. And I think our democratic practice, our coalition management and building, our struggle and service as a nation is informed a lot by the struggles that he had, by
And
what
he was-
stood for.
He was a good person. He must have been friends with you.
Very well, he was my
There was,
mentor.
except there was a time when you were named minister, and I saw him looking like this on the list when he didn't have you on his list.
I don't know where you saw him. When I was named minister, he was somewhere in Iwo, and I can't remember you being there. It was at 4 o'clock. So somebody else must have given you
Wrong information.
Mshene ile
Mshene.
tofauti.
Yeah.
I think he was happy for me.
Very happy. Now, this loss of ours of Baba has created what people are calling political orphans, as indeed is normal. When a huge tree like that falls, things happen. Birds have to fly away, and small trees are crushed. People have said they are political orphans, and more so in Luo Nyanza. In that matrix of Luo politics with the absence of Raila Odinga, would Governor Ochilo Ayako be one of the political orphans? And this is to say that there are people who became what they became courtesy of Raila's word. That Migori tunataka Ochilo Ayako governor, Eddie Okech akwe senator, and that is all. And if these people are now orphans, do you fall in that category of people? Or you are a man on your own, much as Raila supported you, you still can hold your own ground?
Let me say that Raila's greatness,
Yes.
Raila's achievement cannot be minimized. It is out there.
Yes.
And everybody has a version of how they understand Raila's greatness and his achievement.
Yes.
And all of us who are around today, including the president,
Yes.
are part of mentees of Raila.
True.
Including Uhuru Kenyatta was
Correct.
a mentee of Raila. If you remember 2005,
Yes, during
when
the
Uhuru
referendum.
Kenyatta was struggling to get his identity,
Yes.
a mentee of Raila. The late Kibaki was catapulted to office by Raila. This current constitution, Raila single-handedly championed for the enactment of this constitution. And he did so at a great personal cost and career cost to himself.
Yes.
So if we are talking about Raila's orphan,
and it's almost everybody.
I do not see anybody around who is living today who is not a beneficiary of Raila's patronage or grace or guidance. And when you see Ruto mourning and missing Raila, when you see Rigiji at a particular time pleading with Raila not to talk to Ruto, he knew the importance of Raila. And Raila, when Raila talks to you, you feel good.
Yes.
So when Rigiji noticed he was talking to Ruto, he felt bad. He was saying,
because he knew the power that
Raila had. So Raila is in that space. But I want to tell you that all of us come from families. And at one time or the other, you lose your parents. But you must soldier on. You must pick from the lessons and the benefits you had when you are being guided by your parents or mentors or guardians.
And that's what would make them proud, wherever they are.
Yes. So, though Raila is not there, we have his lessons, we have all the things that he taught us. And I can assure you,
you can stand on your
we will be around. We will be around. And as people went to his school of politics, we will not disappoint. We will get there.
How about the fragmentation of ODM? Sorry to use that word. Is that not already a disappointment to Baba, wherever he is? And what is your take on these divisions within ODM?
That is why we are around.
Yes.
And that is why Oburu is around. The reason many people may wonder why we are not fielding a presidential candidate.
And I was about to ask you where you belong in this power arrangement.
I belong to ODM, mainstream.
Which is power ODM.
Yes, there is only one ODM.
Tunataka power ODM.
Yeah, there is only one ODM. The other people who have been overtaken by their personal ambitions and have left the novelty, have left the good space that ODM has always created. So the reason why we are happy that Oburu is in charge. This is the time to have somebody who can subordinate their individual ambitions in order to allow ODM to come together against the background of the absence of Raila. You get a party leader who will step back and allow people to come to the fore, to work closely. You want a party leader who will negotiate together with others, in consultation with others, a coalition pact that will walk us to the next dispensation. If we had carried out an election post Raila's departure, it would have been very divisive. We were not ready, and we still are not ready for that division. So Oburu Odinga.
About the leaving and exit of Orengo, Babu, Sifuna, is that not damage enough to the party?
Those are people who were going to flee anyway.
They were going to leave.
They were going to leave anybody because according to them, it is either them or nothing. Now, and some of us who are as senior as them, we are a senior, we've been around this space.
For a while.
Yes, we are not insisting that it is us. The party must leave. And if you cannot agree to be led, then you cannot lead, because leadership and followership are closely interlinked. You need to know how to follow for the benefit of the collective team. You know, it is a team. One person will lead, others will follow. And if you can follow and know the high-ranking interest of the team, then you can also lead the team.
Yes.
So all these fellas who have insisted that they must lead, if all of us insisted in a leading, then we would have no followers, because we would just be having a bunch of people competing for
fighting for space.
For space.
There are those who believe that where Orengo, Babu, Sifuna are is where the spirit of Raila is, and that indeed ODM now is in their hands, so that your side has something like ODM, not ODM, only the name ODM. What's your reaction to that?
Let's take Orengo, for instance. Let's just be specific. Orengo.
Yes.
Why is Orengo rebelling? Orengo is rebelling for a reason that he has failed to say. Mm-hmm. Orengo is rebelling. He says that other people are sellouts. Orengo does not know that Raila's last position, non-position, is that we keep on discussing with the Kenya Kwanza with a view to agreeing on many things and forming a coalition. Orengo is rebelling and talking one term without explaining specifically how he wanted to advance ODM's position. If you talk to Sifuna, Sifuna himself has never explained why he's leaving. He has always said that he does not want Ruto. He does not want to discuss with anybody about the possibility of having a coalition with UDA. We cannot be part of a formation that is driven by hatred for an individual, by hatred for a group of people. Yes. Raila did not. At the time when he could have easily denied association with Ruto and allowed Ruto's administration to fall, he met Ruto and they stabilized the nation. Leadership is about the big picture.
The bigger picture,
not
the nation,
individual
national
ambition.
good, yeah.
If you look at Babu Owino, Babu Owino's agenda is unknown. I think he is still driven by the chants that we all used to chant when we were in the university, Comrades Power.
He hasn't outgrown
that.
But he aspires to be Luo Kingpin.
Luo Kingpin.
Yes.
Luo
leader.
As a person, I am one of the people who understand the Luo's history and the genealogy better than most of the people, including Orengo.
Yes.
The Luo people have outgrown the issue of kingpin. Mm-hmm. The Luo people are people who fight for others, and the fight the Luos now are pursuing is not about kingpin. Yeah. The fight that the Luo as a community are pursuing is to be able to bring transformation by being part of the government of the day. We want, just like other Kenyans, to occupy significant offices, including presidency, to be part of the transformation through implementation. We have transformed politics through demonstrations and the streets.
Now
and
you want to go on
mitigation.
the ground and deliver
Not
something.
to run offices like I'm running one in Migori. That's
Yes.
why you don't see me on the streets. I have been given opportunity to
I'm
run
about
and
to
transform.
get
Yes.
there as we wind up.
So you can imagine Orengo
Yes.
has been given that privilege in Siaya,
It's
and
yeah.
he has abdicated. He is back to the streets. When he can bring the same transformation from his office or his government, Babu is a member of National Assembly,
Yes.
and is a second term. He can bring the same transformation. If he wants to be governor, he cannot get it through the streets. He can get it through bringing change while using the elevation the public have given him twice.
Now that you are there, Governor Ochilo Ayako, what transformation is he bringing to Migori County, and which transformation, which work then will propel him into a second term, which I'm sure you are seeking? Are there things you can touch on and say, as governor for the past 4 years, this is what I've done, this is what I'm doing, perhaps this is, with God's grace, I intend to do if I'm given a second chance, and these are the sort of things I think my brother in Shire should be doing?
Well, there are many things that I have had in my plan that I continue implementing in Migori County.
Yes.
But the first and most important thing that a leader should do is to dedicate himself, his time, his skill, or her skill, her time, dedicate himself and his time to serving the people in the station that they were assigned to serve the people.
Your station is Migori.
Yes, that is why you do not see me here in Nairobi pussyfooting or running around Nairobi.
On the top of vehicles.
Yes, pursuing activities that are beyond the mandate that I sought, and the people of Migori gladly conferred on me.
Yes.
So I am not moonlighting around as a
You are doing the job you are given.
Yes. So
can you flash out one or two evidence that you are actually
that
working?
is the starting point, and that is the lesson I'm sending to the governor of Siaya.
Yes.
You sought service.
And you are given a station.
You are given a station.
Yes.
Take your time and transform the services those people seek from you by being there and dedicating your time there. Yes. Let Sifuna also transform the station by being a senator in Nairobi and for Kenya. Let Babu do the same, rather than inciting young people who are unemployed, young people who are poor, and converting their frustrations into national anger, which may degenerate into violence. Elections will come and go, but we must have a nation to live in and to live peacefully among ourselves in that nation. So what I have done, first, after dedicating myself to serving the people of Migori,
within the station.
Yes. There are two things that a governor must do. There are services you offer with the resources that you access locally, either through on-source revenue or through shareable revenue that you are allocated by the national government. You do their basic things. You will enhance efficiency. You will construct many things, like we have done 427 ECD classrooms in 4 years. They were not there. We have constructed them.
That's the least we have 100 per year.
Yes, the least we have in award is about 9
ECDs.
Yes, and we intend now to work on how to feed
the children.
The children, because they must be in some classroom that is equipped, and then they are fed. So we are working on that. That is just in the basic area of service. So what I'm saying, we are perfecting service delivery within the budget and resources we are given. But the transformation, now this is the transformation. Migori County is a county in Kenya. Migori County is a county in Kenya and in also Africa and globally.
Yes.
So how does a governor or the head of administration position Migori to be part of the nation when it comes to now advancement. So when I came to office, I found out that we had an airstrip that had a runway, but it was not operational. Migori is strategically located, 45 minutes to Masai Mara, 1 hour, 10 minutes to Serengeti, 40 minutes to Lake Victoria.
By air?
By road. You
By
land
road.
in Migori, you drive to Masai Mara. You land by road, you drive to Serengeti.
Okay,
you land by road, you go to Lake Victoria.
Yes.
A tourist destination. What did I do? I initiated the arrangement of working in partnership with Kenya Airports Authority and put up a facility where passengers would be processed, a terminal, using Migori resources. I persuaded Skyward to bring their flights to Migori. Yes. So we started receiving commercial flights. You and many people never get to Migori because to you and to other people who matter, it is far away. So I made Migori near. Why? Because Migori must interact
with the rest
of the nation, people who can impact our lives in Migori, but do not have the time or the luxury of driving many hours to Migori.
So the airstrip is one of those now.
The terminal, what did I do? In my manifesto, I said that Migori County must one day have an international airport.
Yes.
So I approached the president. The president listened to my plan. And right now, the national administration is elevating the airstrip by putting up a terminal worth 400 million. So that my
planes could...
my dream is Migori will have an international airport that will serve northern Tanzania, will serve tourist activities in the lake and Masai Mara. That will impact very positively and in a transformative way the economy of Migori.
Correct.
Migori County as a county did not have a stadium where we would host major events.
Yes.
We had something that we were ashamed to be identified with, and that's why we have never hosted a national event.
Yes.
So I looked at the resources in my disposal, and decided to pursue the intergovernmental relationship that is underpinned in the Constitution, Article 6.2, Article 187, 188, and 189.
Yes.
And together with the national government, that partnership has resulted in a stadium that is valued at 800 million, right in Migori County.
Is it at what stage is it?
It is about 80% complete.
About 80%.
So my strategic thinking, you have to be a strategic thinker.
Yes.
You don't become a transactional leader.
Yes, yeah.
So Migori will have an Olympic class or standard stadium, will be able to host national events, courtesy of the strategic leadership, transformative leadership that I had in mind.
Yes.
Where you may not fund it with your resources,
you look for
partnership with the national government, and you have it done.
So now the shame of not having a stadium behind you, in a couple of years you could host one of these national events.
I want to tell you that the young people of Migori who have a talent, remember the gold medal in 800 meters is sitting in Migori County. Some very beautiful girl won a gold medal. So Migori County has that skill. Yes. Remember, Gor Mahia's original home is just in the neighboring of Migori County. And we play football, we play very many things. So our young people, courtesy of my strategic thinking and transformative leadership, will have a place where they can harness their skills, they can do many things. So those are transformative things. Migori County is very close to Lake Victoria. Lake transport had never been there for the 10 years before I was in office and even previously.
Yes.
So I crafted a concept, gave out land, 40 acres. And right now we will have a pier where ship or lake transport will be part of our local and international transport in Migori County. So again, that is transformative, being able to look at your strategic location,
Yes.
conceiving activities, and seeking partnership with the national government,
Yes.
or whoever is ready to partner with us. Migori County didn't have any industry save for any major industry save for Sony Sugar Company, which is in Awendo, one of the sub-counties of Migori. Under my stewardship, we have put up a county aggregation and industrial park that is 92% complete, which will employ many young people. So you can see the things we are doing that are transformative.
How about gold?
Migori County
has gold.
gold.
What are you doing to earn revenue from that?
Migori County has gold. Unfortunately,
Yes.
a lot of things relating to gold are still under the control of the national government. That is why at times I'm very dismissive of some members of parliament who are too noisy about wanting to be governor, but they are yet to
formulate the right laws and
yes, that will empower counties and give counties responsibility and mandate to fix matters relating to minerals.
I was thinking your own source envelope, you collect billions.
No, just the cess. But when it comes to licensing and supervising these artisanal miners.
By the way, how much do you collect on source revenue?
We collect about 760 million annually. We have grown it from what it was previously.
With gold and other things, don't you think you belong to 3 billion?
The gold licensing, the gold, or just like Kakamega and in other parts of the nation, is not its national government. That's why before those ambitious politicians in my backyard say they have done something for counties, they should legislate and allow gold to be owned by counties. So I was telling you about the transformative things that we are doing. Migori County in itself, if you look at it, just about agriculture.
Yes.
We as a county have documented and have data on all farmers, the acreage they have put under crop, which crop they have they are cultivating. We have the ones who are doing fish farming. So we have data on all our farmers. What my administration did was to employ 7 agripreneurs per ward.
Per ward?
Yes. We have agripreneurs who talk to farmers. And
who in simple English are people who?
In simple English are people who convert or assist farmers convert their activities into enterprise that gives them money.
Value addition.
Yes. Things that are done efficiently, things that are targeted, and eventually you get
if you have a product,
yes,
we want to make sure that product brings you as much value as possible. And these are the experts to help you see that a mango can bring just more than being taken to the market and you get 10 shillings.
Yes, they will also even tell you where the markets are.
Or where the markets
they will tell you what to do in order to get better production.
How to preserve something.
Yes, they will tell you how to keep your records and your books.
Yes.
Because these are very important.
That's a missing thing in this country.
It is. It is.
At the national level, if we had that plus extension workers, then the country
would move remember, forward. It is under my stewardship that Migori became one of the counties that produces maize in the quantities that can be taken to other counties that need it. We are among the 8 maize producers in the nation.
I saw a clip somewhere, people are saying, oh, maize has been coming from Tanzania. Now it is us with the maize in Migori.
There is maize in Migori.
Yes.
If others are coming from Tanzania, that is also coming from Tanzania. But we have maize in Migori produced because we have data, we know the farmers and the acreage. Together with other counties in Council of Governors, we have also negotiated with the national government to have subsidized fertilizer and other things. Now, still in the space of agriculture, I have identified market sites, I have availed land, and I have negotiated with the national government. And Migori County, under my stewardship, has more than 20 fresh produce markets, modern ones. I can name them, but it will take such a long time.
No. You can
modern, fresh produce markets. These are transformative things.
Yes.
You see, there are many people, including Orengo.
Yes.
I am sure he is not interested in that. I am sure he's not interested in anything transformative.
When he was here, we dwelt on politics. I think I'll call him back to look at development.
Yeah, you know, he's not doing that anymore.
Eh?
He is actually saying things that he's the one who should be fixing. He went to Homa Bay
Yes.
to politically attack his colleague, Governor Wanga, because he has never agreed that he can follow or serve under the leadership of a woman. That is Orengo. He believes that because he
That's a serious lawyer. You
It
can't
is.
think like that.
No,
Orengo is
even
a
lawyers
serious,
are-
seasoned man.
Even lawyers are chauvinistic.
No,
I don't-
Orengo is
he's-
a big fighter. Can he go that low?
No, he only fights things that give him personal aggrandizement. He does not fight. He will go to court and win election petitions.
But not win the transformation of the place.
Yes.
Talking of this transformative leadership, which you really have explained very well, what levels of confidence do you have now with all these things you have done? What confidence levels do you get for your re-election? And who are the main competitors? Is Nyamati, somebody called Nyamati is there, and another Masa
Every election
has competitors.
Every election is difficult. There is no easy election. And until you get re-elected, you are still...
But out of your confidence levels,
I'm coming to that. You are still in the hands of the voters. And if you take your competition for granted,
that's up to
then you are also taking the voters for granted. So this election, like any other election, will not be easy, not just for me, but for everybody else. But my level of confidence that I'll be elected is almost 90%.
it's almost done.
Is almost done. In fact, this re-election is for me to lose.
Talking about winning and losing and confidence.
And my competitors, you asked, that I have a few competitors. One is a member of parliament for Uriri, he's called Mark Nyamita.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to remember.
My view of him is that he's a clown. He's an entertainer.
He speaks well.
He is a sloganeer. He is sloganeers. And more accurate description of him, he's a propagandist. He's full of propaganda.
Would that endear him to the voter?
When we have such a long stretch, he's on a daily basis being fact-checked. And when it will come to vote in 2027 on the 10th of August, I don't think he will have anything to stand on.
So tutoe huyo mwingine.
We have another one called Masara, Peter Francis, who is a fraud. The gentleman calls himself Dr. Masara. Yes. He did not pass his form for education.
That's scandalous.
His degree is dubious.
That is scandalous.
He has zero emotional intelligence and no decorum at all. Yes. But politics being
what it is. Yes, some people can pass through the sieve.
You do not choose your opponents.
Yes.
So you watch them as they come from far.
Yes.
And you must always be close.
Those are the two serious ones.
Serious
to the point that where they are visible.
Yes, there is also a former MP for Migori constituency when it was still one. Yes. One gentleman called John Pesa. He was was my main opponent last time.
Yes, I know.
Now John Pesa, in my estimation, is an opponent of substance. But I think his age is not on his side. So. And again, my record speaks for me. And I have started taking through the voters, my voters in Migori, through the records, what I have done for them.
There are two things about Migori. I'm told our time is up. One is the diversity in terms of cultural. Looking at the constitution, in 2013, you people, by you meaning the Luos, you gave the senator to Michage, what was his name? The guy with the courier.
Not the Luos. It was ODM party.
The ODM party,
included.
Is that still at play, and how does it affect your re-election? The courier component.
in my administration, which I can talk about,
Yes.
I think the diversity of Migori is included.
In your government?
Yes, we have the Koreans who serve in senior positions of my government.
Yes.
We have lawyers. We have all people, including the Suba. They are all included.
Where did you discard this idea of giving the Korea Senate position?
It is not for me to give.
Yeah.
What I have ability to give,
You give.
are positions in my administration.
And CEOs.
What the voters give
is their own.
Is their own. So if there is whoever it is who wants to be senator, they must also want to look at the diversity. For me, I have done my bit.
Your bit.
And even in terms of county assembly leadership, we have diversity.
How much would Obado's support count for your re-election or your opponents? Much as he's locked up somewhere. And
allow me to express my sympathy with Obado.
Yes.
You know, I sympathize with him a lot because he is a person who served at a senior level.
Yes.
I know he has been found guilty of the offense he was charged with, and I continue praying for him. I know that he had and he still has many people who follow him, and they feel pained by what is happening to him. Many people in Migori have sympathies for him. I want to say that, the solution to the difficulty he has is still in the judicial process. So he will have his second bite at the hearing, the appeal, when he gets to the appeal. And hopefully justice will be served at that particular level. For me, once I got elected, everybody
became your person.
My person. I am their governor.
And you are reaching out to them, telling them, let's continue this journey beyond the 27.
Yes, and the kind of response I'm receiving from various political factions is admirable. So I am happy with the way things are going.
Will you be happy finally? Because I'm told we should have left 5 minutes ago. So let's spend 1 minute only. Would you be happy to win the election of governor of Migori?
Absolutely.
And your person, you support William Ruto, President William Ruto. Would you be happy to win the Migori Senate, but then a day later you discover that as you are celebrating your victory, Ruto had lost the election?
Ruto is my presidential candidate.
Yes. Would you? How would you feel?
He is my presidential candidate.
Yes.
And I want to tell you that we will work. We will talk to people. We will have the kind of conversation we are having about things that matter to people. And we are trying to get all the people of Migori to be behind President Ruto. President Ruto, unlike most presidents, has reached out to the people of Migori. He has visited Migori more than 10 times. His administration has footprints of development in Migori County. And he is reachable on phone. He also returns phones. He has been honest with the people of Migori.
Can you pass my greetings to him? When you call him next time.
I will call him and I'll tell him that
Manyora memsalamia. He's still around.
Yes.
So
when you are saying that how will I feel if he loses the election, I do not want to imagine that will happen, and I do not see indications that it will happen.
On a scale of 0 to 10, what are his chances? 0 being nothing, 10 being highest chances of getting?
I think he is on 9.
9?
Yes.
Which means he has all this one term, Ruto must go, doesn't reach your ears?
All this one term, the louder they get, the more hollow they sound. Because when politics becomes official, you must have an agenda that relates to people. You will not get elected to office by marketing or by doubling on your hate for a person. If you want to tell the people of Migori to hate Ruto, you must also tell them why they should love you. And why they should buy into
not just hate.
Yes. And remember, they don't hate Ruto. So you must tell them why you, as yourself, should occupy more of the attention.
So in short, you are winning, Ruto is winning.
Yes.
We must wish you the best.
Thank
Governor
you,
Ochilo Ayako, asante
Thank
sana, asante sana.
Thank you.
Ukifika Migori, salamia watu wangu wa Maragoli wako huko Uriri.
Hao ni watu wangu, sio wako.
Watu wako. And when I escort you out, I'm sure there's some piece of gold you brought from Migori for me.
Very well.
Asante sana.
Asante.
Wish you the best.